Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? My name is Deborah, and today I am gonna review episode 11 of Pinocchio. And like all my K-drama reviews, I'm gonna give you my favorite scenes and my least favorite scenes. And before we go into all this, just so you know, this coming days it's gonna be like the holiday season, Christmas and New Year, so I might not be able to actually sit down, record a video, edit a video and upload a video because it takes time to do all that. So I might start writing it up on my blog, like my thoughts and my K-drama review on my blog, just for this Christmas period and stuff, because I'm gonna be super duper busy. But if I have time, I'll record stuff and put it out there. But if I sincerely do not have time at all, because we're having like a huge Christmas get together and stuff, but if something happens and I have time or whatever, then for Shizzle for Shizzle, I'm gonna make the video and put it up there. But just so you know, I might have to write it up and put it on my blog. So I'm gonna put a link down below for my blog so you can check it out. In case you're waiting and you don't see my reviews or anything, then you should check my blog. And that too, I really can't guarantee that I'll have the time. The reason why I said my blog will be the best option is because I find writing really fast. I write really fast, so it wouldn't really take time to sit down and just put my thoughts on the screen and just write it down and stuff. It wouldn't take my time. While for recording and editing, it takes more time. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Alright, so let's go to the K-drama review right now. Let's go. Okay, so let's go to my favorite scenes and then my least favorite scenes and what I thought about the drama as a whole. My number one favorite scene this week was definitely the scene where when Inha told Bongju not to talk to Dalpo about his brother JJ Myung and to stay away from Dalpo in regards to that issue and stuff. So I really like that scene because you could see how much she just wanted to protect him and be there for him. So I like that scene. My number two favorite scene, which was really sad, but I was so happy that she found out, even though I knew what was coming, that she was gonna break up with him and stuff, was definitely when she remembered all that he told her, and I felt so bad for her and stuff. But I was so glad that he finally let out what he was feeling, even though he told her to forget it and stuff. And that's the biggest mistake you can make, because if you've been watching Pinocchio, you know that Park Shin-hye's character is a character that when you tell her not to do something, she immediately does it. So him telling her don't remember is like him telling her remember and stuff. So yeah, I thought that was really funny, which made me think maybe he actually did want her to remember, so she pushes him to do the right thing and stuff. So yeah, that was my second favorite scene. My third favorite scene this week was definitely the scene where Cap told Yurei to start investigating the case, and he went to meet Cap, even though I was mad at him, and I'm like, no, Yuri should investigate the case, keep off until you become honest again and stuff. But then he finally told Cap the truth and how he wanted to get his brother to confess and stuff. So I respected him for that, and I felt so bad for him, but I was finally happy about that he could trust Cap again. So that was my next favorite scene. My fourth favorite scene this week was definitely the scene where Hyung and Dalpo were finally eating pizza and trying to catch up and stuff. I just thought it was so cute, even though it was so sad and some stuff happened after that which weren't really nice, but I really liked that scene and I thought it was really cute. My fifth favorite scene, which is also one of my least favorite scenes, was the scene where at the end of the day we found out that the informant was Hyung, and Hyung was testing his brother and stuff. I just really love that scene because it said so much about Hyung and Hyung's character, and how Hyung sincerely did not want to go down the deep end, and he wanted to revive himself and redeem whatever he might have lost, his humanity and whatever. So I really like that, and he wasn't gonna go about it the wrong way by killing people, but there's a better way and another way to go about it instead of just going and becoming a serial killer. My next favorite scene was definitely the scene where Cap was talking to Inha about her mom, like the MSC Cap, and he was in front of her mom and telling her that she did the right thing, but the time and place is important and stuff. And he later told her how it was a reward. I just thought that was really, really cute, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love him so much. He's just so awesome and stuff. He just keeps redeeming himself. Even in I Can Hear Your Voice, he was awesome like that. So I really like that scene. Okay, now my first least favorite scene this week was definitely in the beginning when Dalpo finally told his brother who he was. That scene was so heartbreaking now. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't take this right now. Oh my goodness, no, and stuff. So that scene was really sad. My number 2 least favorite scene this week was definitely the scene where Dalpo found out what Inha's mom did to his family and stuff, and he started blaming himself. And I'm like, no, boo, do not blame yourself. Don't do this to yourself. It's not your fault and stuff. And his theory of it being his fault kind of made sense. So I'm like, well, maybe it's kind of your fault too. It's kind of her fault. It's kind of everyone's fault. Like, I don't even know who I should blame. Like, I was gonna blame miscommunication, but it's not really miscommunication and stuff. There's just so much involved, and I think it's all boils down to pride and stuff. But I felt really bad and I did not like that scene. So my next least favorite scene was definitely the scene where Hyung finally told Dalpo, oh, I'm the informant and I'm gonna turn myself in, and you have to do this the right way, and I trust in you, and you're my bro, and all of them. Oh my goodness, what are you guys doing to me? This is so unfair. You shouldn't have to go through all this sadness and stuff. And yeah, so I didn't like that scene. My next least favorite scene was definitely where Inha broke up with Dalpo, because I saw that coming, but I was praying something would happen that would revive it and she wouldn't sacrifice herself. But I totally understood how she had to do that in order for him to fully let go and get his revenge, or let justice be served. I would like to put it that way than putting it as revenge and stuff. But I totally understood how that had to be done, but it was so heartbreaking to watch. And I'm like, okay, maybe when he kisses her he'll decide, shit, I'm not letting you go, but that didn't happen. But yeah, those were my favorite scenes and my least favorite scenes. Now let's go to what I thought about drama as a whole. So this week was really sad. It was just a whole bunch of sadness and bawling and tears and stuff. So I really did not like how it was so sad, but it still kept us really interested. You know how I always said the writer we always wonder how the writer's gonna do it, but somehow she brings it in and just keeps us hooked and keeps us interested and wondering, oh my freaking goodness, hold up, how did this happen? She did that again this week, and I just love how she brought the whole informant thing to revive Hyung's character at the end of the day, so we don't keep looking at Hyung as this murderer. Yes, he murdered somebody, but that doesn't mean it was all good for him and all he realized his fault, and he realized that he had to pay for the crime he committed. So I really like how she did that to Hyung's character. For Bumju's character, I really wished he had really fully given up on her, but I like how he realized that he was not the most important, or he is not the most important person in her, and it's Dalpo. And so he called Dalpo at the end of the day, and he's trying to sort his feelings out. Dude, you gotta sort your feelings out real fast, because I don't want you to be with her. You're cute and all, but no. So yeah, I really liked that about his character this week, and I was so happy when he said he was gonna give up on her. I was like, hallelujah. Okay, my next character. Now let's talk about Inha and Dalpo. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for these two lovers, or whatever you want to call them, because right now they have so much coming their way, especially with Dalpo and the grandfather finding out and Inha's father finding out all that he went through. How will they react to it? I know for sure granddad, like from the preview, from what we've seen, the granddad is definitely gonna accept him and be okay with it, but how will the dad react to it, and how will this affect their relationship? Already we're gonna see him try to close up his feelings for in her and cut her off in his act of revenging against the mom. But it's gonna be so heartbreaking to watch though. And how is in her going to be able to handle this, in that she loves her mom and she loves this guy, and she realizes that justice needs to be served and her mom needs to pay for what her mom has done and the problems her mom has caused. But also she has this feeling that she has to protect her mom, because after all, she's her mom regardless of what horrible things she has done. So it's really a tricky situation here right now, and I really am excited to see how they finally sort it all out and how they get back together. I really can't see how it's gonna happen right now, but I am really excited to see how the writer makes them come back together. But yeah, this is what I think about the drama as a whole this week. It was a really good episode. It definitely still kept me hooked and kept me interested, and like I said, it just keeps getting better and stuff. And I just thought it was pretty interesting how the writer was kind of playing with our emotions, in that even times when we were sad, there was still a feeling of joy in there, like the ending and stuff. That was really beautiful and stuff. So yeah, I really liked Pinocchio this week. It was a pretty deep episode to watch and stuff. But yeah, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being the awesome beautiful people you are. From me to you, you have this not below for you. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna miss you all if I don't make videos. But yeah, peace.